My name is Giuseppe Conti. I'm a business school professor and the founder of Conti Advanced Business Learning, a company that specializes in negotiation and influencing. Several years ago, when I still had a corporate job, I attended an advanced negotiation workshop with one of the leading negotiation training firms in the world. One of those companies which have a lot of trainers giving pretty much the same content. It was a 3.5 days, quite intense. We finished late at night, well structured, and there was just one thing that surprised me in this workshop. There was never time for questions. Whenever somebody will ask for questions, then we will get the comment says, "Oh, I have no time right now." I understood why this was happening a few years later when I read a great book from Prof called The Art of Thinking Clearly, a book that I recommend you to read. In this book, he tells the story of Max Planck, who won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1918. Difficult times, the war had just finished, the First World War, and despite that, Max Planck went around to Germany in order to present to fellow professors and colleagues his research on quantum mechanics that enabled him to win the Nobel Prize. Now, he was going from one city to another with his chauffeur, and he was saying every day the same presentation. Now, after several days of this presentation, then the chauffeur went to him and told him, "Listen, I know your presentation by heart. Trust me, I can say it in exactly the same way that you say it. Why don't we do something different tonight in Munich? I can give the talk, and you can sit in the front row with my chauffeur hat." Max Planck was open to this. At least, of course, we don't know if this is fully true or is a legend, but according to the story, he was open to the idea. So that night in Munich, it was the chauffeur who gave the talk. And indeed, he was able to say the same things as Max Planck. And then he arrived the moment of the questions. So a physicist from Munich asked a fairly difficult question. At that moment, the chauffeur said, "I'm surprised that in a modern and advanced city like Munich, I'm getting so simple questions. This is the kind of question that even my chauffeur can answer." And he gave the word to the real Max Planck that was in the front row. Now, this story can help us understand the difference between real knowledge and chauffeur's knowledge. The real knowledge is based on effort, on studying, on fully understanding a topic. Chauffeur knowledge is about putting a show, being able to repeat something which has been prepared by somebody else in a way which looks well structured. Now, in real life, if you have to choose a consultant, a trainer, a journalist that you want to trust, a politician that you want to vote, how can you recognize between real knowledge and chauffeur's knowledge? A first idea is to ask a lot of questions, in particular why question. A second idea, be aware that people with real knowledge also they know the limits of their knowledge. So if the question is outside of their knowledge, they will not be afraid to tell you, "I don't know." For more insight on negotiation and influencing, check our website, www.cabl.ch. Thank you.